What's up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm going to be cleaning out and organizing my kitchen. I'm not going to really decorate right now until I get it figured out, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm also going to be talking to you guys and reflecting on my 2021, and I definitely have a lot to say, so I'm excited to get organized and have a nail talk with y'all. We haven't had one in a while, so yeah, let's get straight into it. I have no idea how I'm going to start organizing, but we're just gonna start opening things. I have some drawer dividers. I also have some music going on in the background, so if I start singing or if y'all hear like little small sounds or whatever, just try and ignore it. Okay, so let's see. This is based off my Snapchat because obviously I'm not gonna remember the whole year. So in January, I moved back into my mom's house, and I know at this time I was going through a postpartum depression still. I had just had the twins in May, and you know, so I was still dealing with that. Also, just a lot of other like stuff personally. So you know, I did decide to move back with my mom. And I was also getting back into YouTube. I started posting more, and I do remember going out with my friends on New Year's. I just don't remember how that, did we go out? I don't know. So I was also hanging with them a lot and just trying to keep, you know, things off my mind. I remember I was getting back into makeup, and I was using that as like one of my coping mechanisms. I think doing it is just therapeutic. So I definitely did my makeup back then. I definitely did my makeup in January a lot for coping reasons. I was taking pictures apparently. Where did that phone case go? Oh, I thought they were fighting. I'm looking at this picture and I have a phone case in there. I don't know where it went though. I did start making more TikToks again. I remember I took a break and I was promoting this clothing company as well. I don't know if that started in January or February, but I do remember promoting this clothing company. I was like partly brand ambassador. I was not very active on social media, it looks like. I did the Busted Challenge in January. In February, it looks like Davi and King at Sky Zone. I don't know why we were there. I don't remember what the occasion was. It probably was just for no reason because the twins were probably with someone else. I was actually wearing this wig in February. That's so crazy. So I got some drawer dividers. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Got some drawer dividers because, honey, let me tell you, I don't have any. Like, I don't have a tray or anything for my drawers, so this is gonna come in handy because it looks a mess in there. Y'all about to see. Looks like I was getting drunk a lot. Promoted some lashes. I was not very active in February either. And honestly, I couldn't tell you what I really did in February. Because a lot of this year has been a blur for me, and you'll know why in a second. I also think that in February, Malik, why are you guys throwing toys at me? I also do remember that Malik went to the hospital. He had a fractured skull, and I never talked about it because it was something that I kept private. I didn't want to like exploit my child for views and money. And he, you know, he had a head injury. I won't go further into details, but it was this whole big old thing, and we were in the hospital for like a day, and it was just, it was a little draining because I was so confused. You know, I had saw this soft spot on his head, and yeah, it went from there. So the drawer looks really crazy, you know, too busy. It's only me. I'm working from home. I'm cleaning, cooking, taking care of the kids. But anyway, I do like to clean, like deep clean frequently. It's just that this part of my kitchen never really gets the attention it needs, and I feel like it's because I don't have dividers. So yeah, judge me if you're gonna judge me, but be respectful about it. As you can see, I just be emptying out the racks, and that's how they get put in there. After I'm done cleaning, I just put them in here to save me some time. So, you know, I'm gonna try and put more care and love into everything that I do. So yeah, these are gonna come in handy. I don't even know if they're long enough, but we're gonna see. It's looking like this drawer is it's still long. So yeah, I'm gonna have to empty this out. Let's see what happened. Oh, in February, I got some fake AirPods. I had bought them off of this guy that was selling them or whatever, and I asked him, I think I asked him were they real, or I asked him did he get them from the real person or whatever. He was like, my guy is legit, da da da. And when I got them, I knew immediately that they were not real, because I had some before, and because like the noise cancellation wasn't working. And I'm not no dummy, like I can tell when something's off. So, you know, back then, I keep wanting to say back then. The beginning of this year, I was very, what's the word? I was very like bold and blunt and just a mess within myself that I was projecting onto other people. Even though he did sell me some fake AirPods after telling me they were real, I didn't have to go on social media basically like saying, oh, his AirPods are fake, because somehow it got back to him, which I didn't give a fuck and I still don't care. Because I said what I said, and I would say it again, but probably in a more respectful way. But you sold me fake AirPods. I just didn't have to exploit his. He said it's bad for business. Like, you selling fake AirPods and saying they're real is bad for business, sir. But yeah, so that was that. Still wasn't really posting on social media. And that was March, so I didn't post anything. In April, it was King's birthday month. I went out with my best friend, and I went out with my friends, a couple of my friends that night. I remember I was kind of like dibbling and dabbling in like just conversations with guys at the time. It was only 2. I was like, you know, having conversations with guys, and I honestly, now looking back at it, I shouldn't have been. I should have been focused on myself, and I should have been, you know, focused on the boys. And I had already knew that I was moving, so it was kind of like I was bored. I'm sorry if it sounds so chaotic in the background. I mean, it's usually loud over here. I actually think I want to put some contact paper in here. But I'm going to put these dividers in here first and see what it looks like. I was entertaining a couple people, and you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just that you need to be focused on self. You need to be on the right track with whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? I got sent some flowers and gifts on one of these days in April. I went and got the baby sandals. I was getting ready for summer. Okay, so this is what the dividers look like in here. This is what the dividers look like in here. One of these are uneven, I can't tell. Is it this one? It's like bent, I think. Or is it better? My eyes are not that good, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to making things straight, my eyes are not good. I think it looks good now though. I fixed it on both sides. So it looks like I was posting for the company I was doing the brand ambassador for, and the company I was the brand ambassador for. I cannot talk. And then we went to Texas. It was King's birthday, and we were in Indy. And then we flew to Texas, and we were there. And then we came back home, and I don't remember anything else because I did not, once again, post on social media. And it's like, I don't post on social media when I'm in a bad spot in life because it's not my focus. My focus is getting my head on straight. And for years, I honestly really feel like for a lot of my life, I've been like off in the head, and it's not a good feeling. Thinking about it now, I feel sorry for myself for not noticing that I was toxic. I was not well put together up here. I was just off. Like, I just wasn't who I thought I was. And yeah, I'm on to better things, but don't try me. So May ended up being one of the worst months of the year for me now. 2021 by far is the ugliest year I've had. I lost a really good friend of mine, and it was like horrible, you know, like the feeling, and just, I don't know, I never cried in a way like where I like weep, like, if you know what I mean, like weeping and like in disbelief. Like, it was very hard for me. So yeah, May ended up being the worst year, but the worst month, but the most like important month of the year for me. One of the most important months of the year for me, because I was moving as well. So I knew I was moving, and then, you know, what, a week before or 2 weeks before I moved, one of my really, really good childhood friends passed away, and it broke my heart. Like, we were definitely really, really good friends. We shared a lot of memories with each other. Like, for us to not have been in the same school since elementary, we did share a lot of memories together. And I was very thankful that I got to experience his love and his selflessness when it came to me, the encouraging words he gave to me, you know, so I was very blessed to have experienced that, but that broke me. I started drinking and smoking a lot, like a lot. And it's not good, but I was functional, you know, I was still taking care of my kids while I was grieving, you know. And I also didn't feel very supported during that time, so, you know, that was my way of coping as well. My little sister, the one you guys saw on the Christmas vlog, if you watched it on DC's vlog, my sister was really one of the only people, and my mother, they were really the only couple people that knew how much he meant to me, because they would see us on the phone a lot. They would see us, like, you know, haha. They knew that, you know, our relationship was not normal. It was not normal at all. And he loved my sister. Called her little sis. He never called her by her name. Always called her little sis. But, you know, he would go to her and be like, you know, how's Nell doing? Like, when I got pregnant, he was respectful of my relationship. Oh my gosh, I have so many memories. He was respectful of my relationship then, and he was just checking on me to see how I was doing. And yeah, you know, looking back at it, I did not treat him fair enough. Like, he really showed me unconditional love, whether it was, you know, just friend-wise, a homie. Like, he literally just showed unconditional love, and he showed love to everybody. He showed love to a lot of people. So, you know, that hit me hard. Like, it was very random. I had just talked to him like 2 days before. I was supposed to go to his house and eat some barbecue. He had barbecue. But yeah, that part of my year really did it for me. Like, it was horrible. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what the drawer looks like. It looks better. Oh my gosh. Whoa. So that's what it looks like now. I obviously have to clean because I have more stuff to put in there. Like, that's not all my silverware, but it looks good, and it's gonna be easier to keep organized and to organize. May. I have him on my neck at all times. I never take this off. I've probably only taken it off 1-2 times since I've gotten it. So yeah, May was also the twins' birthday, and we moved a day later. We moved May 16th. And now I'm going, oh, I need to put these straws in there. We moved May 16th, so it was very hard for me. There was some guys, you know, my brother, I don't know what happened really. He was just, you know, talking to the wrong people or whatever you want to say. But anyway, some people had started threatening him, and yeah, it was really a tough time for me. Like, I wanted to go back home and like save my baby brother type stuff. So yeah, that was a tough month for me. He passed away May 5th, and moving, you know, a week and a half later hurt my feelings. I almost didn't want to move, but there was no reason to stay, especially because he was gone. I could have stayed. His family, I love his family, you know, and they need the support. You know, I do talk to them. I should talk to them more. I'm very busy over here, and sometimes talking to them makes me sad. It just does, you know. I need to learn how to breathe in a healthier way, because I don't listen to, like, he used to make music, and I don't listen to his music because it makes me sad. I used to, I can sometimes, if I want to hear his voice, but you know, watching the videos is the part that hurts my feelings. So moving forward from May, because I could go on and on about how I was feeling, but that's really all that happened. I also did start talking to a female at the time, and you know, it was entertaining conversation once again that I really didn't need, because I was still trying to heal. You know how when you think you're healed and you're really not, but you feel like you are, so you just start doing things because you think you're enjoying yourself? Yeah, that was me. Call me when you need me, but then I think it's getting cool, but they ain't quite like this. This is my song, y'all. I love Dreamville. And my collar is always looking funky, but it's cute, ain't it? I love this little shoulder thing. I'm dressed down right now. Who's calling? Oh. Alright, gang, so I don't really remember where we left off at. So I went through the month of May. That was my birthday month. I didn't do anything but drink on my birthday. And then June, I posted a lot more. I was going through some ups and downs. So I was going through some ups and downs, so I tried to get into like releasing negative energies. Still was very small. Kids was getting used to living in a new place. I thought I was gaining weight, and I was. Then I lost it. I did go back to Fort Wayne for a second. I did not like it there, so I decided to come back home early. I was there for like 2 days. I forgot my ID, so I couldn't go anywhere. Oh, Yana made me some good little food while I was there. We took a walk together. Apparently, I have a lot of just venting. We're having a screaming contest, guys. I was having a lot of venting sessions on here, it looks like. So for June, I must have distracted myself with something because I was posting a little bit. July is when, pretty sure July is when I started having those heart problems. And that was definitely a hard time for me because all I needed was a support system to help me, and it just seemed like most of my support wanted to either just blow it off like it was nothing. A lot of my support didn't really want to help with the kids. I wouldn't say a lot. But half of my support didn't want to help with the kids.
Mommy helped them all.
Okay. And you know, my main support system in Fort Wayne kind of fluked on me. So that happened. And it was just a very big eye-opener for me. I'm making chicken right now. I boiled some eggs because the boys like eggs. I really boiled eggs because I was supposed to make salmon, but the salmon is still frozen. So yeah, we're using chicken tonight. And then I made some brown rice and broccoli. But anyway, yeah, it was a big eye-opener for me. I got my necklace. Finally, it came in after they cremated my love. And you know, that was really hard for me. I also made my YouTube banner, so that was fun. I still was hurting about my friend passing, so I was venting some more. He really did love me as soon as he seen me. It was so crazy. With this post, clearly I was losing my mind. I'm not sure what happened. So yeah, that was actually very messy of me to do that. But then again, I was not learning. I was repeating my cycle. I wasn't taking the time to get to know me and to get to, you know, better me and my children. And I really wish that it didn't take this long, because now I'm like, you wasted so much time. But in the same breath, you know, it's all about learning, growing, forgiving yourself. You know, going through your situations with the head, like with your head strong, head held high. And I learned that, especially because I was venting on YouTube, which that is not even like me. But here I am. That's most definitely not like me. But there I was, venting, because I felt like I had no outlet. I was able to talk to some people sometimes, but I did start to feel like I was annoying them, or that like they didn't care about me and my situation. So yeah, that was kind of hard. During the month of July, I do want to say that during the month of July, me and my mom got into it, but oh Lord, see, I can't. With having boys, you gotta expect the unexpected. They're gonna fight. Like, I don't get why they do. Trying to get them to learn to be nice to each other, but you know, it's okay. One step at a time, right? Malachi, why you mad? I wanna say July or August, our relationship was basically like just done for. I'm gonna go ahead and check real quick. That was August 1st. That was August 10th. August 11th. So they might have left in August, the beginning of August, and that might have been when the relationship was, you know, went through its craziness. That kind of broke me as well. Like, I know I still have Jennifer as someone to, you know, look to when I need advice and things like that. It was just very hard for me because she is still my mother, and I know for a fact that if something were to happen, I would feel guilty for not trying to at least apologize for the way I talked to her. Now, do we need a relationship? Do I think that we need to mend the relationship and fix it? I don't know. Me being me now, it's just like I'd rather her go to therapy, me go to therapy, and, you know, not together, but fix our childhood traumas or whatever, so she can realize, and her traumas she went through as an adult or whatever, so she can realize that, you know, the certain things that she did to us and that she allowed in the home with us, like, it did mess us up, and we had the right to be upset. Did I have the right to cuss her out and call her out of her name? Probably not. But at the same time, I have never been able to defend myself or I've never been able to just really speak my mind about how I felt I was raised. I've done it before. She was mad at me because I said something about my brother cussing at 18 or like before school was out or whatever. That turned into a big thing, and it was just like, if I can't talk to you about him cussing, I can't talk to you about anything. And I literally made a joke out of it, and her husband agreed. So, you know, it was kind of like, I just know that sooner or later this relationship is going to crash, and I was trying to hold on to it as long as I could, but you know, with my heart being the way it was, I would have appreciated her to come. I would have loved for her to come and, you know, stay with us and help me with the boys, because they did really love her, but at the same time, I don't want her feeling like she can just walk all over me anymore. Like, I'm an adult, I have boundaries, so does she, and I crossed some as well as she did. It's just the fact that I'm your child, and like, I'm just not allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to make mistakes. I've forgiven you for yours, but it's like, also, you don't, like, she didn't take accountability for a lot of the mistakes, and I don't think she would have at the time, because I mean, it's probably touchy for her to talk about as well, but I didn't do it. I did not do it. I sure didn't ask to be here either. So it was just a very, very touchy subject, and it still hurts my feelings sometimes, but at the same time, I'd be over it very quickly, because I just don't want to dwell on it, you know. I'm happy, trying to make the boys happy with a better life, so yeah. But in August, King started sleeping in my bed. In September, I didn't really post much again because, no, please no. Because that was Delon's birthday month, and I was depressed again very quickly during that month. You know, I was going through my heart problems and couldn't really take care of the kids without having heart palpitations and things like that. So that was kind of hard for me. And I'm not blaming them on the kids, I'm just saying, like, with having the palpitations, I can't just run up and down with them like I wanted to. And with all the anxiety attacks I was having back and forth, like, it was just a lot. So I did, you know, I started posting videos about, you know, just venting and stuff, and it got really hard. Like, everyone was coming down hard on me, talking about, you're weak, this and that. And of course, like, you don't want to be seen as weak. Like, I did put myself in a vulnerable situation, and I really should have just kept my mouth closed and thugged it out. But actually, posting on YouTube opened my eyes. People don't care about your sad story. People don't care about your story at all. Not until you make it. They don't care. I mean, and there's people that do, but for the most part, even family does not care about your sad story. A lot of people really only care when you make it, and they only care that you made it so they can benefit, you know? I started self-reflecting a lot and just trying to make myself feel better. It took me a while, but that's one of the reasons why I stayed off social media so much, is so that I could get my mind right, because I was definitely losing it. Like, I started having, you know, these thoughts about, oh, did I make the right decision when it came to moving? Did I make the right decision being a single mother? Like, you know, of course, I thought it was the right thing to do, like, as far as letting the relationship go so we could both learn more about ourselves and just grow. But I still had that thought, like, you know, am I doing the right thing? King's asking about his dad. He started having nightmares about his dad. That's kind of what led him to sleeping in my room. I was conflicted, very conflicted. So in October, I started posting more on my channel. And I wouldn't even say posting more on my channel, because I only posted a few times. October was basically the month that I was ready to start like back posting on my channel and just trying to be more consistent, because I started feeling a little bit better just about myself and about my situation and about how I view myself, because I did view myself in a very negative way, and it reflected, it showed, and I spoke, and you know, things like that. So I finally started finding time for myself and getting back on schedule and just doing more for myself and showing up for myself, you know. And then at the end of October, we went to Texas again to celebrate Ayla's birthday party. I also went back to Fort Wayne for a little bit after that, I think, or before that. I don't remember, but yeah, I did that as well. And I almost regret going to Fort Wayne every time. I really do. Every time I go. It's always some new BS. So yeah, and then November, I got that red wig. Oh, we were still in Fort Wayne in November, but then we came home. I got the red wig. I started taking pictures, and I'm still trying to get used to taking pictures. You can see the pole in my picture is down now. It made a mark on my ceiling, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed, but the pole is down currently because I'm revamping the bedroom, and I'm not sure if I want it in there or if I want it in the studio. So yeah, I don't know yet. And then I went to Vegas and got lit with my friends, and that was the start of a whole new era of a bad motherfucker. So Vegas was kind of the start of like a whole new level unlocked of fun. See, you're okay. Who is that? Is that Malik? Yeah. Nope, mommy got it, baby. Okay. Oh, sorry. Come on, hey, look at me. Look at me. Stop it. Stop it. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, good job. You can breathe. You know how to breathe. Oh, okay. But thank you. You kissed mommy after you be mean to her. So yeah, Vegas unlocked a whole new level of a bad motherfucker. And I'm just ready to just love myself. I've been loving myself so much that my face, my natural face, is starting to grow on me. Like, I just want to wear the most minimal makeup possible sometimes. I'm ready to love on myself. I'm ready to just be a better me. I'm ready to, you know, do all of that. So Vegas was a very much needed trip. Took so many pictures, made so many memories, and luckily I wasn't too drunk the whole time that I actually remember going and being there. So yeah, I walk around in circles and I'm talking to y'all like I'm on the phone with y'all. You know how you be in the house walking everywhere and somehow you end up being on top of the fridge? And then if you got kids, they be in the background screaming like little monsters. But yeah, I just enjoyed the whole month of November. And then we were supposed to go to Texas, but we actually ended up staying in Fort Wayne longer because rides didn't work out the way they needed to, which was okay. We were home for like a week, and then we went back to Fort Wayne. We went to Fort Wayne for a gender reveal. So I had this pink bow in my hair with the red shirt on for a girl. Even though I had a feeling that she was gonna end up having a boy, I still put pink on for some encouragement. I started doing my TikToks and stuff. Now that I'm back home, I've been cleaning out everything that I don't want. I've been, Malachi, please. Yeah, now we're here. My TikTok is going crazy. I'm hoping that I can continue to flourish on there without overdoing myself. You know, overworking myself or whatever. So yeah, I'm just focused on, you know, showing up as that girl. The girl I want to be, the woman I want to be. Now I'm focused on some new goals, and I'm not waiting until the new year to start, you know, focusing on them and actually pursuing them. Like, I also had a pregnancy scare. Even though I didn't have sex, I missed my period for a month, and I'm pretty sure it's because I was very, very, very stressed. Ugh. My room smells so good, girl. It smells so bomb in there, and it just feels so good in there. My room is like my sanctuary in the house. Oh. I don't hear nothing when these old school jams on. I promise you. Okay, buddy, I'm coming. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to my old school and stuff like that. King, you need to come help me pick this water up because I seen you spill it. See what happens when you ask God for boys and he gives you what you want. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. You guys want to know something? After I had King, I said I wanted like 3 boys and 1 girl. That's 4 kids. I've been manifesting too much stuff. Like, I literally manifested twins. In 2018, I said I wanted twins because after King was born, he was just so beautiful. And guess what? I had twins. And they're so beautiful, but everybody's so mean to me. Okay. But for real though, bye forever to 2021. And I'm just on to better things. And we're going to see what's in store for me and the babies. And now I'm about to feed them. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos.